And I think that shows a positive example to the next generations. I am proud of that. They are humble. They are good persons. That's.
Speaking from experience has always been Rafael Nadal's hallmark. His remarks bear the weight of a career full of arduous contests, hard-won triumphs, and an intense commitment to the game. It's hard to deny the enthusiasm and wisdom he offers when discussing tennis's future. Additionally, Nadal recently openly expressed his admiration for one player in particular, Alex Eala, a rising talent from the Philippines. The tennis community has been rocked by his remarks. They weren't solely focused on her on-court achievements, though. They served as evidence of her morals, humility, and character in the game. Eala's victories are not the only reason Nadal is proud of her. It has to do with who she is on and off the court. When questioned about her victory over one of the most gifted young players in the world, Coco Gauff, in the third round of the 2026 Indian Wells, Nadal did more than just compliment her. He paid more attention to her maturity, integrity, and regard for her opponents. Nadal, a champion who has witnessed everything, said he is proud of Eala not only for her skill but also for her personality. He remarked that she is courteous and modest, emphasizing that these are the attributes that tennis needs at the moment. Anyone who has seen Eala develop into the player she is now may relate to this notion. The context of Nadal's remarks adds to their potency. When a top player wins, it's usually a joyful match, but Eala's victory over Gauff wasn't that. Despite being in a winning position, Eala refused to accept full credit for the victory, and Gauff regrettably had to quit in the middle of the game due to an injury. She stated that she would never want to win that way and showed sincere concern for the health of Gauff. This was the perfect example of everything Nadal finds admirable about her. Her sensitivity, respect for the game and her opponents, and sense of sportsmanship. Nadal is confident that Eala's humility would help her in her career because it was evident even in the face of a significant accomplishment. Nadal continued to commend Eala for her actions on the court, though. He went one step further and acknowledged how her family had influenced who she is now. Nadal acknowledged that Eala's principles are a reflection of her upbringing and said, "At the end of the day, anyone who does something good is in one way or another brought up by their family." This is an important point. Nadal, who has known Eala for many years through his program, is aware that her unique traits extend well beyond her physical prowess. They stem from her upbringing, the lessons she acquired, and the humility she was instilled with. Nadal's optimism for her future is understandable. He is aware that she is not only a gifted athlete but also someone who will improve the sport. Eala has continuously demonstrated excellent behavior both on and off the court. Hailey Baptiste's injury during a match versus Eala served as another illustration of her class. Eala showed real sympathy for her opponent by joining Baptiste's side rather than concentrating only on winning. As she was leaving the court, she even asked her supporters to support Baptiste. An act of compassion and understanding that reveals a great deal about Eala's personality. Eala took the opportunity to congratulate Baptiste and wish her a quick recovery following the game. Eala's gestures serve as a reminder of what true sportsmanship looks like in a sport where rivalry can occasionally overwhelm the human element. Therefore, it should come as no surprise that Eala's talent and character have caught the attention of fans. Her recent performance at Indian Wells was historic, and her matches have become some of the most eagerly awaited tennis contests. Her match actually sold the most tickets in the tournament's history. A single match generated an astounding $5 million in ticket sales because of the extreme demand for tickets, which caused prices to soar to previously unheard-of levels. This was not an isolated incident. It was a clear indication of Eala's enormous appeal, which stems not just from her achievements on the court, but also from the way she interacts with her supporters, rivals, and the tennis community at large.
They are humble. They are good persons. That's true. And I think that shows a positive example to the next generations. I am proud of.
Nadal, who has been working with Eala behind the scenes for years, has always recognized that she had something unique as her fame continues to grow. Long before others began to notice her, he saw it. He was reminded of his own style of play when he observed the hunger, humility, and championship mindset. Nadal has been careful of the young players in his program, letting their performance speak for itself without putting undue pressure or publicity on them. However, things are different with Eala. It is hard to overlook her ascent. And now that she's causing a stir in the tennis world, Rafael Nadal is taking center stage, publicly supporting her and expressing his pride in her achievements. In a place where giants like Rafael Nadal are revered, Eala appears to have a very promising future. Nadal has always taken care to avoid overstressing his young players. But now that Eala is a significant player in the game, he's letting everyone see what he's always known: that she has the capacity to improve tennis as well as flourish in the sport. Even though Eala's journey is just getting started, it has already been full of amazing experiences that highlight her skill, heart, and willpower. Nadal's support extends beyond her match-winning prowess. It's all about the contributions she makes to the sport. Her poise, her sportsmanship, and her dedication to projecting the greatest possible image of tennis. It's evident that tennis is in capable hands with women like Eala as she continues to leave her mark. The sport appears to have a more promising future than before. It's only a matter of time until she gains widespread recognition in tennis thanks to the unwavering backing of tennis greats like Rafael Nadal. Ultimately, it involves more than simply talent, humility, and respect. It's difficult to disagree with him. Eala is in the forefront of preparing the tennis scene for the next generation. Alex Eala's influence on the sport is evident now that Rafael Nadal has officially endorsed her. Nadal, who has influenced tennis for more than 20 years, has seen Eala's potential as a person as well as a player. His remarks are really important. Additionally, by commending her respect, humility, and commitment to the game, Eala has received the endorsement of one of the best tennis players, Rafael Nadal, who she embodies both on and off the field. In addition to motivating young players, Eala's ascent is changing the drive to continue growing. With Nadal's support, the ideals that make tennis such a lovely sport are increasingly associated with her name: integrity, passion, and respect. Her influence extends beyond the tennis community. It inspires players, supporters, and future generations in ways that go well beyond the court. In addition to being a budding tennis star, Alex Eala is a force for good in the world, and her journey is only getting started. How do you feel about Rafael Nadal supporting Alex Eala? Do you think her ascent to prominence in the tennis world portends a new generation of players who will respectfully and humbly change the sport? What are your thoughts about Eala's influence? How far do you believe her career can go? We would be delighted to hear your opinions. Participate in the discussion and express your thoughts.